What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back. Today, as the video title says, I'm going to be discussing how to be a writer. But in actuality, I'm really going to be discussing how to be a better writer. Because chances are, if you've ever picked up a pen or a pencil, written down your thoughts and feelings, or maybe you've even attempted to write a novel, you're already a writer. So I'm going to tell you 5 ways to become a better writer and to be more proficient at writing. Tip number 1, forget what people have to say. One of the biggest setbacks that I had when I first started writing is worrying about the opinions of my peers, friends, teachers, whatever. I started writing in high school, so a lot of what I thought people wouldn't read is what held me back from writing what I really wanted to write. And now, finishing my second book, I've really explored what I've always wanted to be able to write because I've forgotten what people are going to think about it, what their opinions are going to be. People are always going to say something. Everyone's always going to say something about something. Someone's always got an opinion. So if you stop yourself from doing what you want to do because of someone's opinion, you'll never do anything you want to do in life. So the first tip to be a better writer is to completely throw away what people have to say. Tip number 2, scrap your high school rules. English was my favorite subject in high school, that's no secret. And while a lot of great things came from my high school class, like grammar and spelling and vocab and so many awesome novels that we read and studied, there's a lot about high school English and the curriculum of public schools that really messes you up. If you've ever sat down and attempted to just free write and you're instantly in your head thinking 12-point font, Times New Roman, double space, 1-inch margin, something is wrong. You're already programmed to think exactly how they want you to think. Now, while those guidelines are important for college papers and high school essays, it's not going to allow you to be the best writer you can be. They're actually going to hold you back. So remember that when you're writing, you have the freedom to do whatever you want to do. If you want to misspell words intentionally, go for it. If you want to make up your own vocabulary, go for it. A Clockwork Orange is a perfect example. You have the power to do whatever you want. So explore that, and don't confine to any rules or ground rules that are going to hold you back. Writing is about freedom, so be free. Number 3, an easy way to start writing is to write what you feel. Use simple words like sad, happy, mad, frustrated, and after you've written them down, go back in your journal or in your notebook and try to erase those words and replace them with images. So instead of writing happy, explain how happy might feel to you. Does your heart pump fast? Does your smile stretch across your face? Use things to explain to the reader, or even to yourself who's reading, how you feel without saying how you feel. These are easy ways to stretch your imagination, to grow your imagery, and to show metaphors, similes, and analogies. These are going to help you become a better writer, and it's going to challenge you to really explain things in detail. One of the simple rules that I always learned was show, don't tell. And if you just follow that simple rule, you'll find yourself being a much better writer. Number 4, surround yourself by things that inspire you. Everyone is made differently, and you have your own unique interests and hobbies and activities and your own taste in life. You know what's going to inspire you best. Got a favorite movie? Put that on before you want to write. Do you love music? Listen to your favorite songs or your favorite bands, and you can even play that while you're writing. Are you an avid reader? Reread one of your favorite novels or one of your favorite books, because the more that you surround yourself with things that you love and things that you would describe as your favorite things, that's the material that's going to inspire you and is going to pull out those things inside of you and encourage you to express yourself. So surround yourself with all the things that inspire you. Number 5. Number 5 is probably my most cliche answer, and that's just to write. You've always heard the term practice makes perfect, and while there's really no perfect anything, the more you write, the better you're gonna be. It's just that simple. You're never gonna become better at anything that you don't practice. So the more that you write now, the better you will become in time. It takes time, you guys. I've been writing for a long time, and I'm still learning, and I'm still growing, so it takes time for everybody. Maybe you don't want to be an author, and you don't want to be a novelist and put out nonfiction or fiction novels. That's okay. Writing is still a really healthy thing. It helped me in some very difficult times in my life to have a journal or to have a notebook and be able to write out your thoughts and express your feelings. And that's a safe place for you, because only you get to see that unless you decide to share that with somebody. But knowing how to better express your thoughts and feelings and take what's in here and put it on paper is something that's really going to benefit you later on. Writing. Before I shot this video, I opened up a question on my social media platforms and asked people questions that they would have about writing or about me as an author. So I want to take time to answer some of those questions right now. The first question comes from K. Marie on Twitter. She asks, how do you work through writer's block? It can be so discouraging. It definitely can be discouraging, and this is actually a question that I get asked quite frequently. For me personally, writer's block can be resolved by one of two things. The first thing is to refer to tip number 4. If you're feeling writer's block, inspiring yourself by things that you know are going to inspire you instantly makes me want to write. So that's a very simple way to get rid of writer's block, is to just surround yourself by things that inspire you. The second way is that writer's block sometimes very simply means you just need to take a break. And if you're feeling overwhelmed and writer's block is really holding you up, just take a break. Step back, give yourself a day off, maybe even 2 days, and just think about the story, or maybe don't even think about it at all. And when you return to what you're doing, you'll feel refreshed and ready to go, and you'll be excited to write again. The second question also comes from Twitter. It's from JLee23. How long does it take you to come up with a concept or idea for a story? You know, this question is kind of open-ended because really for me, my concepts or ideas for different stories vary by the stories that I'm working on. When I wrote Unwanted, it happened very quickly. I saw the whole image, I saw the whole story from the very beginning. With my new book that I just finished, it kind of happened in a little bit of a different way. I saw the beginning and I saw the end, and I saw bits and pieces of the middle, and I actually saw more for the side characters than I did for the main characters. So it really took a lot of brainstorming and time of just asking the characters questions and figuring out what I was going to do. For me, it varies. I can't really give a concrete answer. The last question today comes from Facebook, from Whitney Lee. She asked, do you always base your characters from your friends or people you have known? The easy answer is no. I try to avoid the word base and instead replace it with inspired by. If you say base a character on somebody, it kind of locks a character to be exactly like that person. But if a character is inspired by somebody, then you can pull the elements from that person that really bring life to that character while still allowing that character to be original. Most of my characters are not inspired by real life people or friends, but there are some. Typically, I don't share with my friends if they're inspired by them. They kind of pick it up themselves, I guess, and sometimes I'm able to just sneak by. But no, most of my characters are not inspired by people. They kind of just come from my crazy head. Alright guys, that's all the time that we have today. If you want to check out my first novel that I published in 2015, Unwanted, you can check it out right here. It's on sale on Amazon for $8.99 right now, so pick it up while you have the chance. Let me know what you think. As always, thanks for tuning in for Matt Muns Mondays, and I will see you next week.